receiver comes in motion. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6. That's the end of the period, and Pittsburgh has the lead. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the 2nd period. See if they go back to the air after that short gain on 1st down. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. 2nd down to the air. Got the back over the middle. They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Running inside. It's Turner. A confident, tough, efficient run. Gets it up to the 44. Guys, they're really starting to find a rhythm in conference play now. They'll try to keep it going through the rest of this ACC slate.
I think it's really important because they're building confidence early in the season. There were a lot of expectations on this team to play well, and they've been doing that. Obviously, David, they've got bigger challenges ahead.
Yeah, and the conference play, obviously you want to see that continue to grow. The confidence, the familiarity with each other within, obviously, is a lot of time that's a big deal. The rivalries that come with it. So, great start, a lot of positive momentum built for this squad.
3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. Oh, he's got some space. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32.
Yeah, 3rd and 1, you know they're running the football. It's just a matter of who's getting it and where they're going. But this offense, it really didn't matter. Nice job up front, nice execution, picking up not only the 1, making it an even bigger play and getting the 1st down.
Fresh set of downs going up top. With the catch, it's Kent. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on 1st down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
And the Panthers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. From the gun. In the backfield, it's Yates. Brought down.
Really good defense. You know, you're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles and getting them on the ground as soon as they catch it. That's a major deal for defenses, and that was a good example there of it.
Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. Burrowing for yardage. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. It'll be 4th down.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, man. They finally forced the 4th down, right? They've gotten a couple of 1st downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big 4th down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
They want to make sure they get this 4th and 3 play right, so they'll take a moment and think it over with a timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. And he'll need a little distance and accuracy, a 42-yarder from the left hash. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. Now up by 7 points here in the 2nd.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Bringing it out. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. From the gun, the ground game. Finds some space, enough to get 5 to the 22.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good game, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
Keeps it himself. Now the pitch. And that might have been a bad read as the defense just swarms all over the pitch man. They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's Edwards. Buying time to his right. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a 4th down. The Tar Heels send out the punt unit. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. Snaps it, they'll throw to start the drive. Quickly to the tight end. Makes the stop at the 35-yard line. They rip off 15 yards on that one, and they are rolling.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Snapped it in the shotgun. He let the thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. They've worked it down to the 30. This defense standing tall, trying to force a field goal try. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. He's got enough for the 1st down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. The Panthers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Fresh set of downs going to the air. Reels it in. No chance to run, but still a good gain. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Fires quickly. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. PITT calls it 2nd timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. The Panthers, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Turner. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. One more snap coming before juice boxes and orange slices. They get the timeout called here, and probably just enough time for one more snap to put up points before the half. And as the clock is winding down here in the 1st half, they'll send out the field goal team. Right down the boulevard. And they'll trot off to the locker room after the field goal to close the half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, let's get it started here. Week 6 on what's already been a revealing day here on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We begin with a look at Penn State taking on the number 4 team, the USC Trojans.
Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one.
And it's the Nittany Lions, setting school records in multiple offensive categories in one of the highest scoring games I think I've ever seen. 2 teams who were very familiar with the end zone today. That is another solid victory for this team, who now gets to 5-1 on the season. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Wants to throw. It's Edwards. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Finds his man. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
When you run those routes, those curl routes just like that, those DBs are going to break when you go to throw the football. So you better put that thing on a line, and the QB did there. Put it on a line. Great job, great catch. First down.
Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. The fake and wants to throw. Fires on the move. Right side, it's Thurman. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. And the Tar Heels have this offense rolling. Wants to throw on first. Here comes the heat. And they got it.
You have to imagine the game plan in the second half. Being down. I got to come out and throw the football successfully, but how about this offensive line? They don't do their job. They don't protect their guy, and the defense setting the tone right out the gate.
The Tar Heels with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wants to go up top on second down. Oh, he wants it all. Got it inside the 10. He is in. Touchdown, UNC. Ready to try the point after. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the final 53 yards coming courtesy of that touchdown pass.
Number 92 set to kick off.
He'll bring it out. It's Robinson. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Panthers offense comes out ready to go to work. So after watching their defense immediately give up a touchdown drive here in the third quarter, they'll try to answer here. Caught over the middle. It's Turner. He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain. They'll start this one from the 29 on first down. Fresh set of downs going up top. Out wide right, it's Lee. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
The defense needs to have a plan for this guy. They weren't ready for that one. Drag route, running all the way across the field. And the DB just can't stay with them because of his speed. And as a result, they give up a big one.
Makes the grab and down immediately. He picks up a few.
Well, look, I know this guy is not the biggest running back in college football, but boy, is he dangerous, right? He's so shifty. He's hard to bring down. It's a good idea to get him going in the passing game. Put him out in space. Let's see what he can do.
Wants to throw again. Unloads to the wideout. Right side, it's Hicks. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down.
You know, sometimes when you're throwing against zone coverage, you need time for the routes to develop. So nice job by the quarterback there, being patient, allowing his receivers to work themselves open.
Quick give. It's Turner. He works his way down to the 30-yard line before he stopped a gain of 3.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
Third and short from the 26. Pretty easy field goal range, but they'd love to pick up the first. Looking to throw for it. Back open in the middle. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Pittsburgh has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Escapes the pressure going right. He's knocked down, short gain, maybe a pickup of 3. That defense rallied to the ball in a hurry.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Look out! Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly. He gets rid of it, but I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, here comes the flag. It's hard to think of a worse time for a penalty like that than at this stage of the game. It's 3rd and long. Sees an alley. They get him stopped, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. And it's gone! Still a one-score game, and they've got a little breathing room.
Well, that's a huge kick right there because now the opponent has to score a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. That put so much pressure on the opponent. Nice job by the special teams going out and executing in a big moment.
And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. And so the Tar Heel offense makes its way onto the field to start the drive. The defense able to hold them to a field goal on that last drive, and now this offense will try to answer, and they need a touchdown.
Well, you got to give the defense a lot of credit on this play because they were doing a nice job understanding who had the football and where they were. So a nice job by the defense rallying around that ball carrier and now not giving up the first down.
And the Tar Heels can really attack on this 2nd and short. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. There he goes. The 50, the 40, at the 20. Touchdown, Tar Heels. Into the end zone with a breakaway score.
You know, this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out because he plays at such a high level, and he's showing it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
And the extra point gives them a 1-point lead here in the 4th. That drive took no time at all. A couple of plays and finished it with a long run for the touchdown.
Number 92 set to kick this one away.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Panthers offense comes out ready to go on the attack. So they just gave up the lead on that last touchdown drive. Now to put something together to go back on top late. Drops back on 1st down. Out wide right, it's Turner. He's down right there, short gain on the grab. They were able to make the completion, but he had to pick his way for just a little bit. Needed a little more help to spring him for some yardage.
Yeah, if you're going to have success when you throw it outside like that, you're going to need some more blocking and better blocking downfield. Give the defense credit, though. They were able to rally and made a tackle. 2nd
down, going to throw it. Under pressure. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play.
Man, those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep it.
And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. Now 3rd and long and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Blasted as he lets it go. Out wide left, it's Knight. And how about that alertness and that swarming D to keep him from getting the 1st down?
And the offense here dialed up a really good zone beater. Give credit to the offensive coordinator. He called the right play at the right time.
Pitt will have to boot this one away.
On to kick it away.
He'll aim it toward the sideline to try to make it tough on the return team. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Gets the back moving. The handoff, keep working on that clock. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
And this guy really has been a workhorse today. He's made plays when his offense needed them the most. He's a guy who's reliable. They know they can turn around, give him the football, and he'll go make things work out. They're going to need him to finish this game. He has to continue playing well after that big run there.
And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down.
Well, the running back did a nice job there, keeping his feet moving. He was able to drag some defenders with him to get that first down.
From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. First down, 10 yards to go. Looking for running room. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. A mere 4 seconds after the clock stopped for the 2-minute timeout, the defense gets it stopped again, trying to get the ball back. They're in control of the clock as their friend. You'd have to expect another run here on 2nd and 6. Moving the pocket, it's Edwards. Makes the grab on the left. They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the first down.
And you're seeing the best version of this guy this week, right? We know he threw 2 picks a week ago. We talked to him. He said it was a game he wanted to put behind him and just get refocused. You are seeing when he brings his A game to the park, he helps this offense be completely dynamic.
The Tar Heels will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. A designed run for the quarterback. They'll give him 4 on the pickup. It's 2nd and 6. Pitt calls it second timeout. And now what will they come up with on this 2nd down play? Kept it on the ground last time, bringing up a 2nd down. We'll see if this offensive line is ready for the blitz. Second down, gonna throw it. Left side is Ship. Turning it on. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. And the Tar Heels come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line. And that's the final timeout for Pitt. And now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. The Tar Heels enter the final minute of play trying to run out the clock. Right back to it. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
I think one of the keys to this defense's success all season has been how good they've been stopping the run. They're a top 10 unit when it comes to rushing defense, and it's helped them out this year down in the red zone.
Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Leaves it with the back. Gets it inside the 5, and now it'll be 1st and goal from the 4. And a chance, perhaps, to salt this game away if this offense can pay this off with a late touchdown. A 1st down run in the red zone. And he gets it into the end zone for a touchdown, a gut punch to this defense, and probably a knockout punch.
Some would say run out the clock. Some would say I don't need to add points. But here's the thing. It's your job to stop them on defense. Now, listen, the handshakes, they might get a little bit interesting after this game, but the offense did their job.
And he tacks on the extra point. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So here they come. One last chance, and they've got to have a touchdown. Off play action on 1st down. He's taking the deep shot. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Taking it the other way. The defense making a play to put an exclamation point on this one, and that ought to do it.